Bonjour à tous. It's good of all of you to be in Barrhaven this morning. Beautiful, sunny Barrhaven. And as an example of how our community is growing, you're going to see today some very important investments made by both our provincial and federal government. I'd first like to thank all of the staff at CityView because they have been not only working hard for this particular announcement, but for the past 45 years they've offered childcare in the community. And of course, being 48 years old, they would have started when I needed childcare the most, so if only I didn't grow up in Nova Scotia. But it is also very important for me to be here for a couple of reasons today. When I was a young political staffer for John Baird, who was at the time then the MPP for Nepean, and we were over on Greenbank Road, I remember opening that facility. In fact, I remember John Baird crawling around on the floor with the kids because it was such an exciting announcement for Barrhaven. Later, I had the opportunity to work for our former City Councillor, Jan Harder, to see this facility built. And for the past 18 years, I have been your member of provincial parliament, fighting for all of the supports that you receive, whether from the early years or from childcare through the Ministry of Education. And so that's why I'm absolutely pleased to be here today and joined by so many committed people who are dedicated for the betterment of the City of Ottawa, our education system and childcare in the City of Ottawa. And I would like to welcome Councillor David Hill, who is our new City Councillor for Barrhaven Ward 3. It's great to see you here and your level of commitment. His Worship Mayor Sutcliffe, he is here today, and he's just reminded me that today is the 1-year anniversary of his decision to run for Mayor of Ottawa. So by the end of the day, we'll see after that 1-year anniversary, Mr. Mayor, if you still want to be doing this. and of course, my friend and colleague, my longtime friend and colleague, Mona Fortier from Ottawa Vanier, who is also the Treasury Board President federally. I'm really excited that one of my colleagues and longtime friends has decided to join us from his riding just outside of Toronto today, the Minister of Education, Stephen Lecce. A few months ago, Minister Lecce wanted to make this announcement here. He's very proud of the work that he was able to do, not only with CityView, but also with the City of Ottawa. And that announcement today is going to be the culmination of all of the efforts of a lot of people, led, of course, by Minister Lecce. And Minister, I'll remind most ministers, I'll remind you of this. I just gotten back to work, and I was just going back to Queen's Park, and I ran into Mona. And Mona takes me aside, and she said, "You need to call Stephen Lecce so we can get the child care agreement signed." And I said, okay, I'll text her. And I always text Minister Lecce, and he's been a very good friend in Nepean. And sure enough, I think within weeks that worked. And so I think that there's a great level of collaboration there. So without further ado, I want to say thank you again to everyone at CityView, including Nadine Amott, who is the executive director here, who has decided to graciously host all of these politicians, who, by the way, are probably more troublesome than all of the daycare children combined. But with that, well, if John Baird were here, he'd already be over there. But ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to welcome my friend, my colleague, I think a superstar in the Ontario government, Stephen Lecce.